Chia and Yik. So here's the men's doubles draw, and as you can see, the usual suspects making their bids for the semi-finals. Ranky Reddy and Shetty against Jomko Kedren. That'll produce the opponent for the match we're about to watch. But Hoki and Kobayashi, who were in great form yesterday, up against Astrup and Rasmussen, and Alfian and Ardianto and Lin Yang, the other two pairs vying for one of these four spots left. So this, a repeat of the semi-finals of the World Championships at the Royal Arena in Copenhagen in Denmark last year. Well, of course, Kang and Chia would not just go on to take the title and become world champions. Seo Seung-jae would also become one of the first Koreans, one of the first people, in fact, to win double gold at the World Championships. As for Aaron Chan and So Yik, well, they are the leading pair in terms of Malaysian badminton for sure. They're the last remaining pair from Malaysia still in the draw. And of course, former world champions themselves. They recently picked up their first title, which was the Denmark Open last year. And as I said, made 4 finals last year, and very much holding the hopes of a nation. 2-1 is where we stand. Last time they met was at the Malaysia Open. Chris, this is your discipline, these two pairs for you?
Yeah, two very, very exciting pairs. I'd say pair from South Korea, obviously been world champions. In form at the moment, but for me, the Malaysians, you never know what you're going to get. When they're at their best, they are incredible, but struggle a little bit at times to find that level, but it's a really, really exciting game.
Well, as a Malaysian myself, I can tell you that most of the Malaysian press is always focused on the exploits of Aaron Chia and So Yik, and they very much are the leading performers. And I said they didn't have a specifically bad year last year either, but they are expected, after being world champions, to be hitting those high notes as many times as possible. Kang Min-hyuk, 25 years old now, and ranked 2 with Seo Seung-jae. Consistent performance, very fast, and of course Seo Seung-jae, well, I mean, there's no words that can really explain or describe how useful he is on a badminton court. He can get round very easily, and of course has this wonderful ability to see those angles. That's their tournament results so far. German pair in 32 minutes, and then Hay and Ren, now that is impressive, in 37 minutes in round 2. Haven't dropped a game yet. Well, I wonder if this is going to be another great story for Aaron Chia and So Yik. 27 years old now, born down south in Malaysia, in Malacca. Now currently at 5th in the world, and have been as high, of course, as number 2. Had a great run at the World Championships. That's what you have to see. So Yik, the net part of this great combination. They were at number 2 back in January of 23. Bronze medalists at the Olympic Games, of course, in 2020. Double medalists at the World Championships, that's 2022 and 2023. Lamphus and Seidel, well, gifted a little by retirement there by the Germans after 10 minutes, but then Li and Li from Chinese Taipei, also in straight games. That's Emi Sakamoto in the umpire's chair. And base, I think that's Fabio Lopez. Yes, it is, in the service judge chair. Well, a switch from women's singles. There's going to be fast and furious action, and with these two pairs, that's absolutely guaranteed. And the winner of this match, as we said, as we saw, could play the world number 1s, Ranky Reddy and Shetty, or Jomko and Kedren, that have had a great run, the Thai pair. There's Rexy Manaiki and Tan Bin Shen. Tan Bin Shen, of course, a Malaysian doubles legend. Rexy Manaiki, just an all-round Indonesian doubles legend. But he, of course, is now in charge of the Malaysian setup. And What a wonderful talismanic figure to have up at the front. So about ready to get underway.
Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kang Min-hyuk and South Jae, Korea. And on my left, Chia and So Ik, Malaysia. Chia to serve to So Jae. Love ball. Play.
Well, they've wasted absolutely no time here. First point. And immediately, it's Kang Min-hyuk that finds the angle right down the middle.
Yeah, I mean, rallies like that, for me, it's impossible to not find men's doubles very exciting.
Well, that's it. That's it.
Biased,
I agree with you. Yeah.
Slightly biased, but you know, rallies like that.
I'll be honest with you. I started when I watched badminton with singles, but it was actually men's doubles and mixed doubles in the end that drew me in, because you're right. Fast, furious action. Oh, Chia looking to drop it in from the back.
Kang Min-hyuk challenges hold out.
Relatively new pair in terms of playing together. Kang Min-hyuk and Seo Seung-jae only together since the 2022 season. Before that, it was Choi Sol-gul. It was Kim Won-ho also.
Unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 1, 2. Play.
Impressive net play there. Good return from Seo, and then just active, big at the net. Getting the shuttle coming up to himself for the net from the very good return of serve.
Well, Chia had all the time in the world to pick his spot.
It's good placement on that last smash, the one before. Just an awkward height for Seo, and then you could see Seo there, short lift, easy put away for Aaron.
Well, they've wasted absolutely no time, as we said. It is high quality action.
4-2.
The end here, it's just a gift. It's an easy lift. It's gone out there from Aaron. And again, Malaysians just got to steady this now a little bit. It's two very comfortable points for the Koreans.
Well, that is one thing about Aaron Chia and So Ik. They do get so into the action that sometimes it's a question of overcommitting.
3 now, and this is the thing. You're not going to really get that from the Koreans. The Koreans are so disciplined that they don't really do anything phenomenal, as in really kind of elaborate and extreme and incredibly creative, but they don't give away a lot of gifts. Easy points, easy mistakes.
Well, it's the fundamentals that make all the difference every time, and that's what's led them to this 6-3 lead. Service back with the Malaysians.
Good commitment there from Aaron at the net.
Oh, a bit of confusion.
Service over. 7-3.
Serve a little bit loose. Good return, but yeah, you could tell. For me, that's Aaron's, because he's there.
Yeah.
slight miscommunication, misunderstanding.
Well, of course, even if they had got the shot, by being bunched up on that right side, would have left a lot of space on the left. So Sung-jae, good return on the first. Couldn't quite keep it for the second.
4-7.
Oh, nice little change up by Kang and Xiao. And that's good combination.
Yeah, and that was brilliant defense from Aaron in that rally, where he opened them up, and then great placement on that attack. Sets his partner up. So Woo Yik at the net to be able to put that away. A very good rally there from Aaron.
Well, when they're on fire and playing their positions, both of them committed, then they can be a very formidable force indeed. So Woo Yik at the net. Those lightning reflexes, and if Aaron gets the service, then those big, big smashes from the back to set up those attacks. Left that well.
Service over. 6-8.
Yeah, great play by the Malaysians. And this is the thing for me. Sometimes does he have to? I'm not sure Chia has to give that away, and I think the Koreans can be a little bit susceptible to giving away the lift more than they have to because they have a very, very good defense. But the Malaysians' attack also is incredible, that they can't afford to give them the attack too easily. That's a good move from the Koreans.
Well, that's what it's all about. Men's doubles, those opening 3-4 shots off the service action, trying to keep it as flat as possible. And if you're going to lift, make sure you lift. No, it's not going to come back to you with interest. They have them rattled.
Again, there's Xiao. It's the wrong shot. He's kind of not giving the lift away, but kind of has given the lift away, but they're under too much stress. He's got to be able to find a better gap. The Malaysians are just too dangerous if you give them a half chance.
Well, good run of points here, and they've tied it up at 9. Been trailing so far in this first game.
You can see there the spin on Aaron gets on his serve, the tumble, but obviously it's a legal tumble because it's just a slight bit of slice he puts on it.
Well, there was a bit of a kerfuffle about that, wasn't there? There was a bit of an issue with legal and illegal spin serve.
Yeah, it's just, you can see when Aaron, obviously on the clip before, when Aaron hits it, he does hit the cork, the base of the shuttle, so it's a totally legal serve. It's just he's a very skillful player, so he's managed to just slightly slice it, so it just tumbles just a little bit, not like some of the other serves which were which were illegal.
And they're illegal because they're unhittable, basically.
Well, yeah, but it's you're hitting the feathers, and it was all getting a little bit extreme. I think the BWF stepped in and did exactly the right thing because it wasn't becoming badminton anymore. It was almost becoming who had the best extreme serve, which wasn't the most enjoyable to watch.
Got to be a level playing field in all aspects, whether it's macro or micro. Meanwhile, back on court. Nice variation from the Koreans. Soft, soft, soft. Now they go big. And it worked out really well from So Sung-jae. So, first interval, 11-10, just 1 point in it.
对来的。我们打得太急，就是硬想打得太 perfect 那个球，打得太贴，打不了。我们打长啊，打了一直盖来盖去，给他打抓住那个球。现在这修的就是上去，我看没有办法。基本上他像你跳高高，所以他基本上要求多一点，判断78节在打，然后慢慢再去转。顺上去有时不要用白线球啊，用真手就像真手，你用白线球一定会慢半拍。
20 seconds. Play.
Well, we'll take that to kick off this second phase of game one. Nice touch in there by Sowyik, sets up the attack. And he's there to finish it off with a body shot.
Great interception by the Malaysians, but again, for me, it's the wrong shot selection. Seo, yeah, great interception though. You can see there. So he's read it, hunting the shuttle at the net. Sowyik, dangerous net player.
Yeah, when he's on form, he's absolutely on fire. That's what gets me about men's doubles, I've got to say, Chris. It's you know, in singles, shot selection, it's almost like you've got some time to do it. But here, at the speed it gets played at, it's incredible the amount to pick the right shot at the right time and to make sure it's not instinctive and it's towards a plan.
Yeah, and it's so important for the net player to be active because, as you said, you know, you haven't got any time at all. You can't wait. You've got to make the move, but you've got to trap someone to kind of reduce the possibilities of what they can do.
Yeah.
So that was quite a long way in that one.
Yeah.
Over 13-11.
Yeah, the net player, your job is to trap the opponent so that you can intercept, hump the next shuttle and just keep the pressure on.
So 13-11. That sails out.
Again, I would say that stems from the return of serve. I think it's been 3 mistakes from the Malaysians on the return of serve and a few rallies where the return just haven't quite been good enough and it's given the Koreans the advantage instantly. Brilliant from Naren there.
Oh, what a passage of play.
Cut.
Oh, that's great defense. They just couldn't hang on.
That's great from the Koreans, relentless. The Malaysians did great at times there to get themselves out of trouble, but just the pressure, it's the constant bombardment. You can see here, the calmness from Chia there, the net when he comes forward. Nothing too complicated, nothing too extreme, just keeps the pressure on. You can see the Malaysians are doing incredible here to survive, but eventually the pressure just gets too much and they can't get it back.
Yeah, it's the law of averages when you've got that amount of shots coming in. So a 4-point lead by the super calm Koreans. Oh, that's been dropped in.
Another challenge.
I think he's going to have to be really lucky, or they are, Aaron and Sowyik, because that certainly looked from up here like it bounced in. Yep.
Challenge unsuccessful.
I'll be honest with you though, I thought it was much further in. So a little bit of luck there, but 5-point lead at exactly the right time in this first game.
Yeah, and obviously no challenges left for the Malaysian pair.
That's right. 2 per game. You get to keep them if you're successful.
Great return.
Service over. 12-16.
Wonderful shot by Aaron Chia, but how did Seo Sung-jae? I think it was.
16.
In fact, it may have been Kang Min-hyuk. How did he get to it? So, very important serve for the Malaysians. Double take there by Seo.
Brilliant. Great stop drop from Aaron. He could see that Seo was so deep in his defense, and Koreans do defend very deep here. You can see how late he is. Just managed to get him short lift, and that's a big, big smash.
It's the party piece from Aaron Chia. And that's the thing with these big smashing players. You do have to feed into that. And there are some players that just...
15, 16.
So does brilliant here at the net. He's in a bit of trouble, just keeps his base, keeps his side, keeps it simple. You can see a little bit of chop on that last shot, just to almost take a tiny bit of pace off, but keep the shuttle in a downward direction. Yeah, Aaron's racket's gone.
Well, you were just talking about it, Chris.
Brilliant.
How it helps to have. He's back on now. It is...
What a rally.
Oh.
He did everything.
Pull it together.
Aaron was everywhere. He was covering, he changed his racket, he was off, he was on. Maybe the easiest shot of the rally for him, and he just missed.
Well, isn't that always the way?
17,
Like we were just talking about it earlier in singles, about how great it is if you've got a teammate that can hold the fort while you go and do that, and then he comes back on.
Just didn't quite move to it, you could see, just got his footwork slightly wrong. Here, does well there, great interception there, and then look, he's just reaching, he's off balance. Another step, he would have had it. What a rally, what a rally for the fans.
That's certainly the best rally that we've seen so far in this first game. 47 shots and a racket change. Full dimensions of the court used, length and breadth.
Service over. Change. 16, 17.
Now just 1 point in it.
Absolutely brilliant there from Aaron. That tumble serve and steps in, but it's calm. He's not trying to kill it, he's just brushing it in a downward direction. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, it is these subtle differences that make all the difference. They're trying to keep pace, but again, Kang and Seo edge forward.
17.
I mean, Aaron does incredible. He's in all sorts of trouble. Shuttle's coming almost downwards at him and he's crouching. Turner serve here. Very important for the Malaysians.
That was nice from So-Wook. Koreans forced to push that long.
18 all.
18 all. Everything to play for in this first game. But seeing as how Kang and Seo have been really edging ahead, this has been a wonderful little comeback, mini comeback from Chan So. Oh,
yes.
Positionally pulled apart.
That's really clever from Seo.
19.
Open the court
18.
up where he plays that controlled shot where So has to almost cover. So he's got to cover, he's fully off balance, and then he just plays where the gap is, which is right close to him, but he couldn't recover back. Really clever, Seo Sung-jae.
It is fantastic tactic to break up the team ahead of you.
Great defense from the Koreans. He's left it and it's landed on the line.
Service over.
Wow, would you believe it? 19-all.
This has been a really exciting first game. Look at that, he leaves it, watches it the whole way, and it's just landed on the line.
Well, I think from what we've seen on court, and remember, they started literally from the first rally, that this scoreline is fully reflective of how this quarterfinal should be going. Nice little touch in there by Kang. Chia with big power from the back.
Service over.
And it's a game point.
Game point, 19.
And I mean, we didn't really expect anything else. Number 2 in the world, the Koreans, against number 5 in the world, the Malaysians. And
yep,
it's been a really, really exciting first game so far.
Yep, current world champions against former world champions. Oh, bit of a fake out by Kang Min-hyuk.
What a defense from on the floor.
Playing it off the turf. Still going. Oh, what a shot. Seo Sung-jae, wow. 21-19, and if that is an indicator of what the rest of this quarterfinal is going to be like, wow.
서비스 초보 처리했었을 때 붙이는 동작에 연결하는 것도 마찬가지고, 자 랠리 중에 이동하다가 붙이고 같이 들어갔잖아. 그럼 그 다음에 또 붙이는 동작이 온단 말이야. 근데 그거를 제자리에 기다렸다가 조금만 들어 반태범만 빨리 잡아서 위에서 눌러주면 다시 공격이 되는데, 그거 기다리고 상대방 놓다가 근데 밑에서 잡으니까 다시 수비적으로 갈 수밖에 없단 말이야. 그 동작을 좀 하나 또 생각을 해야 되고, 랠리 중에 계속 마찬가지잖아. 중간에 앞사람이 전이 플레이하면 뒷사람이 커버 플레이할 때 그걸 급하게 내 공격적인 하이 타점을 잡았을 땐 공격적인 플레이 하는데, 그거를 제자리 밑에서 조금 잡으면 좀 더 빨리 움직여서 칠 수 있으면 괜찮은데, 기다렸다 치면 그 동작을 빨리 칠 생각을 하지 말라니까. 그리고 코트를 좀 더 넓게 봐줘야 되는데, 가운데 놔도 내
Kalau kita sudah lembut, kita semua ikut, tapi ikutnya jangan langsung dua-dua kayak terlalu ekstrim, itu yang bahaya dia. Ya, jadi kalau satu ucapannya main sok itu ikut, orang belakang juga ikut.
Lagi jangan harap bola terlalu cantik mematikan.
Ya.
Continue. You tahu bola dia akan balik sini, dia mesti balik那Korean style， 你相信balikkan啊，一直要等他拍，不要想要太快要打死那一排，其他的保持 OK 就好了。
Soalnya kalau dia lagi confident itu bola datang ke sini, dia lagi confident itu dia pasti ke situ terus gitu, jaga saja. Ya.
OK， 来调整一下休息这个表现。调整心态，
하지가 좀 한쪽에 많이 보는데 조금 더 양쪽으로 공격을 시야를 좀 넓게 보면서, 자 초반부터 다시 해야 된다.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, there's only 3 words that can get you up to speed for the second game. Is, are you ready? Coaches with a lot of insights there in Korean and Malay. And both of them with a lot of ideas as to how their pairs should progress. So Kang Min-hyuk and Seo Sung-jae now on the near side of the court. Switching ends, of course, for the second.
See, talking of words there, the Korean coach, I'm not sure he stopped for a breath. The amount of information he gave, he was very
really
animated.
into it.
Yeah, he was, so much information was given in that short time frame.
Well, I did pick up pieces of what Rexy, Malaiki and Tan Bin-chen were saying, and it's a lot to do with reading, intercepting, dictating, and that's essentially what Aaron Chia and So-yik did in that first point.
Brilliant attack from the Malaysians though in that first point. Worked really well together, covering each other.
Oh, that was so flat from Kang Min-hyuk.
Seo Sung-jae read that so well at the net, made the first interception, then cut the second one out. So active.
Recently got married, of course, Seo Sung-jae. fact, straight after he picked up his double gold at the World Championships. Nice combination by the Koreans. And they're asking questions again. Oh, just couldn't kill it.
Service over.
Kang did so well in that rally with everything else. You can see all he's doing is moving the shuttle around so well. He's just hitting it away from his opponent on a consistent basis. And there, he just reached a little bit. She had it.
Just snatched it. It's an easy shot again,
Play.
relatively. It's just too much.
Very good serve.
Oh, great serve.
Good variation on the serve, and this is where it's key. I'd say Malaysians, for me, maybe need to vary their serve just a fraction more, because the Koreans are looking quite comfortable in the first, or when they're returning anyway.
Well, that was a great setup. Not only was the serve good enough to dismantle the Koreans, but then they kept on. A couple of extra shots just to hammer home the advantage. Oh, it was nice by Chia.
What a pick-up.
Koreans are all at sea. And that was dismantling of their positional base by Chia and So-Yik. Really well done.
And there's a point in that rally just before this where both Koreans went for it, and that's why the gap was so big. I mean, Kang does incredible to pick that up. But then Seo-Sung-jae is basically playing singles. Great shot from Aaron at the back. Malaysians have started this second game really well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
So 4-1.
4-1.
Just a bit too much power on that one.
Service over.
Also a bit high.
Seo-Sung-jae made it look easy, though, to leave that. That smash is coming. It's a big, big smash. You've got to react incredibly quick and stay incredibly calm to leave that. And look at Seo-Sung-jae. Look how cool he is. Not even looking.
It's like the Matrix almost.
Yeah.
He's just bent out the way. It's all in slow motion for him. 2-4.
One thing about the Koreans I was a little bit surprised about was having had five finals on their current rankings in the tournaments, winning all 5. Every time they get to a final, they've won it.
100% record.
Yeah, which is it's pretty incredible.
That is special. That's a nice little backhand kill from Chia.
Yeah, Aaron, he's got such a strong forearm. The power he generated, not really that big a swing.
Well, doesn't need much of a backlift. And there's also the proximity to the net and his reflexes like a cat at times, and he's playing well today. Gets out of the way.
Service over.
And this is the Koreans storming back. 4-1 down. Now 4-5 on serve. Again, good pressure by So-Yik.
6-4.
Good shot.
Look at that, Kang Min-hyuk just waiting to finish that off.
Lovely drop there, and then great placement here. You can see right in between the two Malaysians, and it's so hard for Aaron to be able to get that away, and in the end it's such a short attempt at a lift. Easy interception from Kang at the net.
It's a great, solid workup. Kang Min-hyuk. A perfect foil almost for the creative vision of Seo Seung-jae.
That's so sharp there from Aaron.
7.
Sure, we're going to get the chance to see that again, but good net shot, and then just calm, short action, just a gentle brush, not a kill. That was tight as well from Kang.
Nice pick up by Seo-yik, and then just too much.
Yeah, that's brilliant from Kang though at the net there. Phenomenal control.
6, 7.
That's why it shows it's so important, the net play, as in how active the net player is. You've got to work hard to force your opponents to earn or to get the lift. Last two rallies, you've seen the prowess of both partnerships at the net.
Nicely picked off by Seo-yik.
8, 6.
And based on what we've seen so far in this match, into acres of space actually in that shot. Found a lot of space. Still close, 8-6. The angle there from Kang Min-hyuk was just too low.
7, 8.
Good cut out from Kang at the net, but it was comfortable. Malaysians just couldn't get Seo Seung-jae's big smash away from the net player Kang.
Would have been a great shot.
9, 7.
So the Malaysians doing well enough right now. Of course, they are playing against, or playing into, some serious pressure from the world champions, but managing to keep ahead, and at least this slice of daylight, 2 points ahead as we approach the second mid-game interval.
And again, obviously a battle between two players at the net. No one wants to lift.
8.
Kang just showing his prowess at the net there.
Now with every passing match, and of course every year, Seo Seung-jae and Kang Min-hyuk get tighter and tighter.
It's the right shot, but he could push that slightly deeper into court.
8.
So was chasing it, and if he played it soft, I think Seo-yik could have maybe intercepted it. Just wanted to push it slightly through in between the two players.
11, 8. Interval.
So, ahead at the break, and it's time for the coaches to step in their latest views.
当然，我一个人打出去了，你排出去了，感觉一直打出去，这么你拦我的意思是什么？拦你是不是跟他起？拦你是跟他起，做的时候我就吃他，还是你拦是跟他起，然后打你就弹出去，他会少打一点。你挡来挡去的意思是要你去做球，不是要你去挑起。他一做我就去，然后你就给他挑，你就在等他挑，如果他挑上这里，注意一下，努力，一定要做好你的工作，我们的学习。当我们摆来摆去的时候，我们是要等下去做球，然后我们去吃它，对不对？你刚放来东西啊，直接做一次，我做一次，不要太多，只要打死就行了。啊，不要多几套，70-80码真是跟不上。啊。
So back on court, second phase, game 2. That's a very narrow lead for Aaron Chia and So Yik, but the way they've been playing in this second game, maybe, just maybe, they might be able to force a third, which is their primary goal right now.
Great serve. Held it for a fraction longer, and the thing that makes it so deceptive is we haven't seen many flicks, so, you know, when it comes, it's a surprise, it's a shot you're not really used to, you've not really seen it, and that was an incredible last-second flick. Now we get the idea here from Kang. He's obviously trying to keep the net. He's trying to hold the net. He doesn't want to lift, but that shot for me, I think it's the wrong one because his opponent, you can see there, So Yiki's right on it. So even if it goes over, it has to be exceptional, and that's why he's missed it, because he knows it's got to be so tight.
Well, as we've seen throughout the rest of the... Oh, that was close. Very close. Great idea by So Yik, but as I was saying, the margins for error as we have started on quarterfinals Friday have been tiny, to say the least. Not just in the singles, that kicked off the order of play. Now into the doubles as well. High quality action here at this Super 750 event.
13-11.
Second of 6 Super 750 events on the calendar. Still to come, the Singapore Open, Japan Open, the Denmark Open, and the China Masters. And of course, it was the India Open that kicked off 750 calendar.
Good play there from Chia, just simple. Just keeps the attack, makes his opponent move. He knows it's so hard for Aaron there to turn it away from him. He's ready, stops it off. Really easy end to the rally.
Well, it's just 1 point in it. Just brushes the top of the net. Oh, great defense from Kang. Oh, again, matter of inches. That's twice now. So Yik has found the right direction, just hasn't been able to plug it.
Yeah, and in this rally there, Kang showed me a few times just how good his net is and why he will play. You know, he's going to play a net shot no matter when, because his touch was, I think he got 2 net cords in that rally. His control, his touch at the net, his vision at the net then was very, very impressive.
So 13 all, and this is an absolutely crucial part of the match. And that was very welcome from So Yik.
Yeah.
1 game down now.
14-13.
Does well there, So Yik, and then it's just the wrong shot. From Kang, he can't play that one. His opponent's ready, he's trying to push it through, but it's not firm enough. Great interception from So Yik.
Again, Aaron Chia tries to force the issue off the serve.
14.
Yeah, from Chia there, incredible return, net cord, shuttle spinning in all sorts of different directions. So hard for Aaron to be able to do anything with that.
Well, again, it's those opening 3 shots off the serve. So much, it's almost a game within a game. So much happening, and that's another.
15-14.
It's interesting when you look at both pairs' rankings, just because for the Koreans, when I look at theirs, their highest percentage of anything is actually semi-finals and wins, which they have 5 of each, whereas the Malaysians, the highest they have is the last 16, so a second round where they have 6 of.
Yeah.
And it is quite a contrast. This is why you have a pair that are 5 in the world and a pair that are 2 in the world. But the big thing about the Malaysians is, and they've shown it in this match, they are just as good as any other pair in the world. It's just the consistency. It's a little bit in, a little bit out. You know, the first game, 21-19, and we're going to break it down in an incredibly simple way. I think the Malaysians made 4 fairly comfortable mistakes in the first kind of 10 rallies, whereas the Koreans didn't do that in the same way.
And that's the consistency you're talking about.
And that's it, yeah. I mean,
some of the foundation.
Some of the stuff the Malaysians have done, wow, absolutely phenomenal. And I'd say it's at a level that the Koreans maybe couldn't quite do, but the Koreans throughout the match, just the consistency,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, that
they're
foundation.
so solid. And that was brilliant from Chia at the net there in that last rally. Great shot from Kang at the net.
Oh, flat defense from the Malaysians, and it's very low from Kang Min-hyuk.
And it was the turn from Kang at the net. He really stretched his opponents, and it was so hard for them to lift and then come back and be on balance and do a good lift, especially going to Chia Seung-jae with the big smash at the back.
Well, this is a dangerous situation indeed. 17-15 on serve, and Kang and Seo with an eye on closing out this match in straight games. Been trailing at various parts in this second game.
Brilliant shot. And oh my goodness, incredible, incredible.
Wonderful stuff. Chia Seung-jae just turns that point on his head.
There, great turn. Look at the quality of that shot, and then gets up. Bit of a nothing shot, building shot, but then that phenomenal stop drop. Just to remind, the Malaysians were 11-8 up.
Yeah.
And the Koreans have just kept coming back at them, and now 18-15 in the lead.
Well, very much. Of course, we saw one of their compatriots, An Se-young, do exactly the same thing in the singles. They just know how to close out matches. Wow, some great defense. Oh, what amazing.
It's a tough one, because on one hand, it's a tough miss, but then on the other hand, phenomenal defense from the Koreans. They're in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, here you go. You can see it
Good
here.
pick up.
One,
moving the
two,
shuttle around.
3.
Don't know how we got that back. And then, oh, Aaron had it. Just missed it. But the Koreans did phenomenal to stay in that rally.
So 2 points away from the semis. Late take from Aaron. Oh, great change of attack angle from Kang Min-hyuk. He's at the back now. Oh, Chia Seung-jae again. Just mixing it up, whether he's at the back, whether he's in mid-court, or whether he's up front.
15.
Just knows what to do. 5 match points, and they've turned it around here in the second.
Very, very good performance from the Koreans from the midpoint break from 11-8 down to turn this round. Incredible.
It's almost like they took that foundation, they built on it, and they enhanced it. Chia Seung-jae again trying to drop into front court. Oh, beautiful from Seo-yik.
Yeah, fantastic shot from Seo-yik. It's the placement, the power, everything. He's seen the gap. Seo's just not quite covering his line there.
20.
Seo's quite a big gap there.
And for once, Kang and Seo are watching that shuttle. But in the end, it's a mistake by Seo-yik at the net. 21-19, 21-16 in 43 minutes. Well, they can at least say that they did put their heart into it, but Kang Min-hyuk and Chia Seung-jae just on a different level. And the world champions living up to their title. And they continue on here in France. And possibly facing either Jomko or Kedren from Thailand, or of course the world #1s, Rankireddy and Shetty from India. Well, still looking as calm as they were during the match, even after the match. They're ready, I'm sure, for semi-finals Saturday, which they now will be in attendance. 21-19, 21-16, and Kan Min-hyuk and Seo Seung-jae are through to the last four.
From Malaysia.
So quarterfinals Friday continues here on court 1, and as you can see, it's the women's singles up next, and we've already had, well, all the other three semi-final berths filled. Zhang Yiman and Akane Yamaguchi be firing it up for the 4th and final spot. And we were lucky enough to watch, of course, 2 of those spots being filled right here on court 1. The other one was a mammoth match, as you can see, between PV Sindhu and Chen Yufei, with Chen Yufei losing the first game, but she came through in the end in about an hour and 20 minutes. One more spot available, and it's either going to be Zhang Yiman or Akane Yamaguchi, the number 4 seed, and of course, former world number 1.